very sunny RAF Lakenheath. You are all familiar with this fence. I will say one thing, apologies for the wind. It is a bit blowy today. But yeah, they are coming out, the hangar doors are open and I can hear engines. So it should be a good day. But this is my morning view at the moment. A very quiet airfield. But it's about to get very noisy. How are we all? Yeah, apologies for the wind. I'm actually up on top of a hill at the moment, so if it gets too windy I'll go back down to terra firma. But oh, they're departing that way today. Oh, interesting. So we've got a change of plans today. They're actually departing this way, going that way, which is even better actually, because you get a good shot of them coming off. The towers popping this morning, but for some reason my scanner's gone really quiet at the moment. Yeah, I'm got the rad tail with me today. I have got my other one, me PSR, which is my normal one, but birthday present this was absolutely amazing. There's two banks on it that I can have running at the same time. Yeah, absolute brilliant purchase this. I was contemplating a Uniden. As everyone knows, the Uniden scanners are top tier material, but no, this Radtel 900 does the job just fine. So apologies for the wind. It is a bit blowy where I am here. I'm up on top of the hill, but like I said, if it does get too bad, let me know and I will go back down on terra firma. But I've got the tower frequency on at the moment. If I don't get a lot of chatter, I'll put the Rapcon frequency on. But no, I can see I think 2 or 3 out already. So we've got a reverse runway today, which I don't see that often. So they won't be as close as they normally are. Hello from Oklahoma, howdy, all the way from Texas, wowza. So yeah, just for those, RAF Lakenheath, United States Air Force, based here in England, F-15 Strike Eagles and F-35As. And we're in for a day of utter noise, because I can see 4 or 5 aircraft down there ready to go, I believe. Hello from England, how are we? Yeah, amazing. We're all the way from Oklahoma, wowza. I'm a big fan of the Pioneer Woman and the Drummond family. I was watching the Drummond Ranch series on YouTube the other night. So yeah, quite familiar with the Drummond family in Oklahoma. I am retired US Army. Well done, my friend. Thank you for your service. But yeah, this is United States Air Force, RAF Lakenheath. So, oh, we're getting some chatter on the scanner. So it'll probably be about 5-10 minutes and then we'll see some aircraft departures. I can see about 5 or 6 down the bottom there. I'm not going to touch the zoom, so I will apologise. For some reason my zoom keeps getting stuck. A lot of you have commented saying the zoom keeps getting stuck. I can't see it from my side of the screen. But so yeah, as I was saying about the Radtel 900, I've got 2 banks. So I've got air to ground and air to air. At the moment I've got the tower frequency on, so, and it is crackling into life, which is a good sign. But if I don't get anything on here, I'll put the Rapcon air to air frequency on. That's usually, you get a lot of chatter on that. a sunny day here in the UK. This is my view at the moment. And that's my friend Phil's yard here. We bought an old horse farm for retirement years. It's been a job to get it back up and running. Oh, good stuff. I'm not a huge lover of horses myself. But I feel like they just belong in a field left alone. I get a lot of backlash when I say that, but that's my opinion. But no, hello from Oklahoma. Wowza. What's the weather like in Oklahoma, Texas? Also, I'm a big Morgan Wallen fan. So he's one of your local residents. So yeah, this is my view for the day. Actually, this is my view for the day. So for the new viewers, the base starts there and ends way over there in the distance, 5 miles all round. It's actually the size of the town I live in, and this is just one base. I will do a live at Mildenhall, which is about 5 miles behind me. I've yet to go and film at Mildenhall. So no, it shouldn't be long now, because they count about 5 strike eagles down the bottom. 100 daily. We get tornadoes, but the season just ended. I was going to say Oklahoma's Tornado Alley, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Been to Miami and Florida a few times. That's like hurricane town. Last time I was there, we was actually just caught the last tail end of a hurricane. But no, I've never been to Texas. So, like I said, I'm not going to touch the zoom, but they are down there, so won't be long. So what I'm going to do is I'll turn it this way. That'd be better. I'm actually got a new power pack as well, so I won't have to do 2 different parts of a live stream because my battery goes flat. I've actually got 2 battery packs with me today, so I'm all set. We are in the middle of an insurance claim for one that hit us in May. Oh, sorry to hear that. I suppose that's why all the houses over there are made, no offence, so cheaply, I guess, because they get smashed to pieces by tornadoes, so I'm assuming they're easy to repair. We actually got told by an American resident when we were over there last, all the houses are built cheaply so they can be repaired easy. Yeah, we don't get that in England, we just get rain and cold weather. So yes, the Radtel 900. It's been quiet at the moment, so what I'll do, I'll put the Rapcon frequency on. The Rapcon's, quote me, I think it's tower to ground. Because I had it on last time I was here and it was just non-stop all day. But for some reason it's been quiet this morning. And the sun's really getting hot now. Like my partner said, I should have bought sun cream. I can tell today is going to be a struggle. So Rapcon, right, we're now on Rapcon frequency, so that's tower to ground. So that should leave. Yes, Rapcon, tower to ground. Right, okay. Mine was made in 1981, all timber frame. We took damage on our barn equipment, shed and greenhouse. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. But yeah, like I said, we don't get tornadoes over in England. It's not common. However, they are becoming more frequent, but they're not like whatever you get over there, like category 5 tornadoes or whatever. They're just like very small, low level ones. I think in my 35 years of living in England, I've never known one. but it has been known, but just further up the country to where I am. How are we all? 7 people. So I'm just talking to myself. So yeah, we have got about, I think, oh, there's another 2 coming. So we've got about 7 F-15 Eagles down the bottom. Like I keep saying, my zoom for some reason keeps getting stuck. I can't see it from this side of the screen, but I get a lot of people saying that my zoom keeps freezing. So I'm just not going to touch it, but I can see them down there. I don't suppose you can, because there's probably not much you can look at the moment. But they are down there, so it won't be long. It's going to get very, very, very noisy. They are there, all sitting up on the pad down the bottom there. We've got 2 pads. We've got this one here, this big patch of tarmac there, and then there's one down the bottom because the runway's a 2-way runway, so they use it both ends. That little, I'll try the zoom just once. There's your ATC tower. I almost joined the Air Force. They told me I was too short to fly, so I walked out. I know that feeling. I'm 5'5". So I was never destined to be tall. So yeah, I know how that feels. So yeah, welcome to RAF Lakenheath. So I found out quite recently, from a reliable source, that hangar there is actually a storage hangar for when, I believe, the president arrives, and these hangars here are where they store their vehicles, somebody said. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I heard. We had President Trump in here about a month ago, I think, literally probably not even that, a couple of weeks ago. Yes, Mr. Trump made a visit to RAF Lakenheath and then got in a vehicle and went over to Mildenhall and then went on to the Middle East, as far as I'm aware. I'm 5 foot even, and you have to be 5'6" to fly. I might just get away with that then. Obviously, being a fighter pilot's probably every boy's dream, I guess. We have something starting up over there, and there's a hangar door opening. So I'm hoping the F-35s come out today, because they are a sight to behold. Probably my favourite aircraft in the world, actually, the F-35. They had the F-22 Raptors in here the other day, which I'm gutted I missed. I think they had, I think it was about 11 Raptors come in and then went on to the Middle East with the ongoing problems over there. I'm just gonna try a different channel because this is too quiet for my liking. So this was, I heard some chatter on the way down here. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I did hear some chatter on the way down, but for some reason I've got a feeling that pole there is actually a 5G tower, and I believe that interferes with people's scanners. My mate Phil here, who owns the land, has got a 5G tower on his garden, which interferes with the scanner comms, I believe. So, but I kind of disagree with that because I was here a few weeks ago and my scanner was just non-stop all day. The only other thing I can think of is Lakenheath themselves have changed their frequency, but the Rapcom frequency is still active. So we'll have to wait and see. Pradeep Kumar, hello there. There's another 2 crossing the runway down the bottom, so that's, I'd say, nearly 10 F-15 Eagles down there. But I'm glad they're going from this way, which is quite rare, because they always fly into the wind. So whichever way the wind's going, they will take off opposite. That's right. So they always you always want the wind on the nose. And from where I'm standing, it's actually coming sideways. So I'd say from where they are, they've got the wing on their port side wing. But no, you'll get some good flybys when they come this way. But the only downside, when they're there, you don't get as close up to them as I normally do get when I'm down here, which is a shame. But it's a shame it's not a Friday as well, because Fridays here are quicklime Fridays for the normal viewers of here. Basically at this point here, they are pulling 9G vertical climb up to, I think it's 8,000 to 10,000 feet. They're cleared to just vertical climb. So it's a shame it's not a Friday, because that would be really good. Because at this point here, they are pretty much vertical. They pull right up at about here, and then by about here, they're vertical all the way up to about 8,000 feet. I have known them to do unrestricted climbs during the week, so wishful thinking. I bet they scramble. We did around the points of interest when I was in. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Something's coming. What is that? I can see it. I think that is the Strike Eagle. Yes, it is. Good morning, my friend. I did say good morning, but they are about 1,000 decibels, so apologies if you didn't hear. So we've got one joining the runway now. Like I said, I'm not going to touch the zoom, so I'll just have to commentate what's going on. So I'm sick and tired of people complaining about my zoom. I just watched 50 grand in spending my yes, that is, yeah, I'll agree with that, but it's money well spent. £68,000 of thrust. And here comes another. And he's airborne. Yes. Look at this. twin engine Pratt and Whitney, I believe, £34,000 of thrust each, £68,000 on full afterburner. So yeah, that is money well spent. And the smell of jet fuel here is ridiculous. So that's half of them, and there's still about 5 more down there. Oh yes, smell of fuel. Oh, I do love the smell of an airport. They're about 5 miles down the range already, and you can still hear them, but I can't even see them now, they're long gone. So that's the F-15 Strike Eagle. There's about 5 more down there. So I'm glad they're coming this way. Oh, so you don't get the takeoff thrill when they're departing this way. However, you do get the noise. So literally they will be right here when they put the afterburners on and rocket it down the runway, but when they're taking off coming towards you, that's usually a good show. I'm just hoping the F-35s come out, because they are even more louder than these. We went to get our military IDs renewed. The kids loved it. Oh, good stuff. I'm waiting to bring my my little one here, but it'll be a little while yet. He's only 3 months old, so yeah, it'll be I'd say a couple of years before he comes here yet. His eardrums won't be able to stand the noise, I don't think. Bryony said hi. Hello, Bryony. That is my fiance. Hello, Bryony. I hope he is well. He's probably sleeping. As I said in my Stansted live stream, I've had people asking, why do you never have your partner and child on here? For personal reasons, I just refuse. I'm not going to say any more on the matter, but that is why. Congrats, we have a 3-month-old too. Oh, thank you very much, and congrats yourself. It's probably the best thing I've done ever, mixed with the most stressful thing I've done ever, but I wouldn't change it for anything. It is fantastic. I pulled up here this morning and was greeted by an armoured Mastiff. So for those who don't know what a Mastiff is, which I'm sure you do, it's basically, closest thing I can put it to is like an American Hummer, reinforced with armoured steel with machine gun turrets on the top. Obviously YouTube guidelines state I can't talk too much about it, but we all know what's going on around the world. And obviously I don't want to get banned from YouTube for speaking about it, but I believe that's what's going on. I won't say any more on the matter, but yeah, and there weren't just one, there was a couple. So I think all the bases are on high alert at the moment, and that's all I'll say on the matter. But I kind of got the gist that it was there was going to be a welcoming party when I got here. And as you can see, there's American police driving around everywhere, which isn't that common here. So yeah, I kind of was expecting that. So, oh, the sun's really warming up now. How are we all? Where are you around the world? I'm in England and I'm getting burnt. Right, I am gonna go on tower, because this Rapcon frequency, I'm just not getting the coverage. So I'm too close to this 5G tower, I think. Keep trying for a girl, but doesn't work out. I don't really know what to say to you there. Keep trying, I guess. Well, yeah, I've only had one child myself, so I don't know. I don't really know what to say. So one's just joined, two are just joining the runway. So we've got two more coming. Oh, here we go. Right, he's pointing at us. So, here we go. Yeah, there's the burners. Can we hear the noise yet? And he's up. Oh, he scared all the birds away. Cool. Vapour lines you see coming off the wings are not fuel or engine smoke, they're contrails because of the air humidity, which means it's going to get hot. It's usually a sign that it's going to be a very hot, humid day when you get contrails coming off the wings at that low level. That's usually what you get when you're up high, but the fact he's less than 200 feet and you're already getting contrails off the wings, which means the humidity is very, very high. So it's going to be a hot, hot day, by the looks of things. There was a lot of smoke coming out of the back end of that first one, though, because I can still see the smoke cloud up there he left behind. But take into account the F-15 Eagle is actually now a 45-year-old plane. I think 1983 or 84. Don't quote me, but I think it was around that time, around 83, 84, the first F-15 Eagle was tested, and it's still, I believe, an active serving aircraft 45 years later, and they're still using it as a frontline asset. But yeah, an aircraft that old does have its problems. I was here not so long ago, and they had an F-15 Eagle blow an engine, literally, I'd say it was right there. I've seen the videos, and yeah, one of its engines decided to let go, through oil and fuel and hydraulic fluid all over the runway. Yeah, it was quite spectacular. So having an aircraft that old does come with problems. I can't imagine the maintenance bills for a Strike Eagle are cheap. So we've probably got about, I'd say about 45 minutes or so, maybe a bit longer till they're due back. That's if they are coming back. They might be on deployment, I don't know. So I know a lot of them have gone on deployment from what I've been reading. Let's go back to Rapcon. Oh, so this is interesting. I'm not going to touch it, but can you see that aircraft there? That is a C-17 Globemaster, I believe, or it might be a C-5 Super Galaxy. I believe that is a C-17, and it looks like potentially might be landing here. So this technically is the world's biggest aircraft. People think the A380 double-decker airline is the biggest. That's the biggest commercial, but the Globemaster is without a doubt the world's biggest. It was the Ukrainian Antonov, that big 6-engined white and yellow thing, but obviously we all know what happened to that. So as it stands, it's now the C-17 which is the biggest. Usually it's done from carriers. I want to say usually the carrier launches are when they're already on deployment. So the way I see it, they would leave here, join up with a carrier out in the ocean somewhere, and then that's where they'd be stationed for their deployment. So when you see them taking off from aircraft carriers, that's when they're already deployed. So these blokes here are training exercises maybe for when they do get deployed. I don't know exactly, but that's roughly how it works. So, but obviously being military, you are never ever going to know. They're never going to tell you what's going on. You're just a spectator watching. It's not freezing cold and raining like it was last time I was here. I got absolutely soaked to the bone last time I was here. It was freezing cold and it rained all day. So at least the weather's nice. But no, going back to that original statement, no, they normally launch in big numbers here. Funny enough, this is actually a very quiet day. I've been here before when we've had 25 aircraft all launching at once. So yeah, this is very normal here. So I'm just going to leave that pointing down there. I need to get something out of my bag. Right, sorry about that, hydration. So interesting, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I don't think your country has any business being there. I don't think we should be involved in any other countries. Well, I don't really have an opinion on that. I mean, this place here has been here for, I'd say about 45, maybe 50 years now. I don't really have a comment to that. I mean, every nation has a base in another country. You know, us England, us British, sorry, we have bases and deployment posts all over the world. So, no disrespect, I don't really have a comment for that. Yeah, America has bases in the Middle East and deployment posts. Gone very quiet at the moment, but won't be long. Like I said, I am hoping the F-35s come out. They are a great aircraft. Gunshots over there. Someone's training, I believe. Weapons training. Oh, and again. Military police everywhere at the moment, so something's going on. Military police all over the place. Yeah, I don't really have a comment to that. I mean, no matter what state the world's in, there's always going to be a war going on on somewhere. I think it is what it is. I don't really have much to say on it. I'm not really that clued up on politics, but yeah, there's always going to be a war going on somewhere, and it's who gets involved, and most countries will all get involved in each other's business and wars. So that's all I have to say on the matter, to be honest. I mean, us England, we're the worst for it. Well, we spend billions on someone else's agenda. Like I said, that's what people do. Like I said, well, sorry, that's what the governments do. Spend billions and billions of taxpayers' money on unnecessary stuff. I don't really have much more to say on the matter, to be honest. But oh, they're opening up a hangar down there. What is coming out? We don't normally open them hangars down there unless it's something very important. Like I said, there is American military police driving around everywhere at the moment, and pulled into the viewing area this morning and was greeted by an armoured mastiff. So yeah, that was very unusual. That C-17 Globemaster I was telling you about earlier is actually down the bottom there doing circuits. Potentially could be landing, I don't know. I hope so, because that thing is an absolute monster. So the video I put up, I think last week, of the C-17 Globemaster landing here a few weeks ago when I was here, actually got 6,500 views. 6,500 views. So yeah, that one didn't do too bad. It's getting warm here. So I'll try and stay as long as I can today. Obviously, depending on what the aircrafts and that are doing. If it goes quiet, I probably will vacate, because it's yeah, like I said, it's starting to get very hot, and it's meant to be very hot today. So, and I don't want to get sunburnt. Oh dear. I've got an American policeman coming up to me. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Point the camera away, because that guy's got a gun, and I don't want to Okay, he's actually blocked the taxiway. There's one parked up over there as well. I'm not liking this. Get a glimpse of some of the new stealth they just deployed. Ah, well, we'll wait and see. Oh, I think I've got an idea of what's happening. Yeah, I think that C-17 is about to land because it's coming towards the... I'm not going to zoom, but I can see it's actually coming towards us now. And I believe, don't quote me, but I think these guys are escorting it because of the sheer size of it, because that was exactly what happened last time. The thing is so big, it actually needs vehicles escorting it. Or is he just doing a flyover? I'm not sure. He's still quite high for the runway. He's coming directly towards us. Yeah, his landing lights are on. Yeah, I think he's landing. Excellent. I can see his strobes are on. I'm trying to... Yep, he's inbound. Excellent. Yeah, so that's what's happening. This guy here, this guy there in the truck, I won't point the camera at him because, like I said, the guy's got a gun, so I don't want to upset him. I believe he's escorting this Globemaster. Oh, excellent. Oh, brill, it's landing. Yeah, his gear's down. Excellent. The world's biggest aircraft. I'll try the zoom. Where is it? Where? There it is. Enjoy, because this thing is a monster. I wonder what it's carrying. So basically the Globemaster is just a flying truck, I want to say. It's a carrier, troop and personnel carrier. It can carry equipment, army tanks. I've actually known them to land one here, the tail dropped and out come a helicopter. It was actually carrying a helicopter, so, and I can hear it already. Oh my god, look at the size of it. Yeah, the film's not doing that justice. Honestly, this thing is a monster. I've been watching that for the last 5 minutes and it was just doing circuits down the bottom. So I think it was waiting for vehicles to get in position to escort it. So this is actually bigger than an NFL football ground, this one aircraft, for the American viewers. And he's down. Size of it. So what I'll do is I'll go right up to the fence there when he taxis past. You can actually get a good look at it. Depending on what way he comes. If he comes this way, which I'm hoping he does, I'll run down to the fence and get a close up of it. I honestly can't tell you how big that thing is. US Air Force. Oh my god, that thing is a monster. way is he going to go? He's still going quite quick, and he ain't got a lot of runway left. So I'm going to come off Ratcon and see if I can get tower to ground. You can actually hear the tower talking to this guy, hopefully. But I don't seem to be getting much on this new scanner of mine, so I'm a bit disappointed about it, really. Really good with the civvy stuff, but military, no, it doesn't seem to like it. But like I said, I am stood next to a massive 5G tower, so that might be why. Oh, he's coming this way, excellent. Right. Bear with us. We'll get back to the front. I want a close-up of this. Yeah, look, there's the escort. Oh my God, this thing is massive. Oh, the pilot waved at me. Oh, what a nice man, the pilot waved. He saw me running up to the fence and started waving. What a nice man. Oh, it smells good as well. Wow. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move over there. I'm not liking how quiet my scanner is. So yeah, this is Phil's, my mate Phil, this is his garden. This is what happened to his old house about 10 years, oh, I'd say 10 years, when the UK was hit by Storm Eunice. The most powerful storm the UK's had in a long while, and it, well, you can see the damage, absolutely smashed the hell out of the house. So, yeah. And for those that say the UK doesn't get powerful storms, well, it was enough to destroy a house. From that tower over there, the big 5G tower that's interfering with all my scanners. what's happening now. So as I was saying earlier about the hangars opening up down there, that C-17 has just gone over there. So whatever's on that aircraft is being unloaded and put straight into that hangar where prying eyes can't see. This looks like a good viewing point. Ah, hello Ryan. No, this is I'm actually in my friend Phil's garden. Sorry, my friend. No access here. I'll take it you guys are in the viewing area down the bottom. So, oh, that Mastiff is still down there. Yeah, like I said, there's an armoured Mastiff truck down there, which, like I said, greeted me in the viewing area when I parked up. So he's still there. He's still in exactly the same place as well. He hasn't moved. He's keeping an eye on things, I think. Ryan McDonald, yeah, sorry mate, this is like I said, my mate Phil, he owns the land. No access, I'm afraid. Sorry. Mastiff hasn't moved all morning, been here since 6 AM. Yes, I know, it was there when I arrived. I arrived at around 6:45, I think, around that time, and it was there when I parked up, so quite unusual. So Ryan McDonald, are you in the viewing area, my friend? Or are you along the grass embankment? Yeah, see you pull up. Nice motor you got, I'd have marked it. Oh, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. I'll probably head back down in a little while, because I'll probably need to get something out of the car. No, me, something I've forgotten. I'm glad you like my car. Thank you very much. 20 people on the live. Wowza. Not bad. Hoping to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. Hopefully. My little channel's doing alright. Stay hydrated. Any insight into the F-22? Any inside info on the F-22s if your friend owns the land? Not that I'm aware of. I wasn't here when they... yet again, I missed them. I missed them the first time round. I missed them last week. I definitely plan to visit the next time. But no, my friend Phil, funny enough, he's not really that interested in it all. You know, he just owns the land and lives here. I've known him for a while, but he did message me during the week saying that something's going on because there's massive amounts of people everywhere, and obviously that was the Raptors arriving. I can only assume. They're still here at Lakenheath. Oh, I believe 2 of them stayed behind due to technical errors, from what I read. So if they launch today, that'd be a good show. As far as I'm aware, they all left. As far as I am aware, they are all gone. But no, you've just said that some are still here. So that's interesting. All came back in on Wednesday and haven't departed yet. Oh, excellent. Potentially could see Raptors launching today then, hopefully. Just a quick one, Ryan McDonald. Do you have a scanner? Do you have a scanner? And if so, what frequency? Hopefully we drove 4 hours. Catch them, and yes, have a scanner unprogrammed through RRUK to all frequencies. Okay. Do you actually happen to know your specific frequency for this place? Because I've got about 3 or 4. If you could tell me, that would be fantastic. I've actually got 2 scanners with me today, none of which are working, which is unusual because normally they work very well here. But I know my mate's 5G tower down there probably isn't helping, as I said earlier. I know they have a big list of frequencies. frequencies here, but I got told quite recently that Lakenheath themselves have changed their frequencies due to people listening. So I'm at a loss at the moment. 137100. I'm actually on 136,500. Yeah, 136,500 I'm on, which I've always used when I'm here, and never have an issue. 136,500. So we'll try your one. 137 100. Mine's working on that for the tower. Okay, brill. I just had a guy in a forklift drive past. So yeah, Ryan McDonald, 137 100. It's definitely a military channel. I know that 'cause it's come off of AM. So there you go, 137 100. Let's see how we go with that. Normally 13650 usually works. I've never had any problems with that. "21 people. Excellent. How are we all?" So what's the time? It's 8:40. Probably give it till maybe 9 AM, and then I'll go and probably get something to eat, and then resume after that. I think I normally do 2 parts to live when I'm here. Also 121575 for ground crew. Yes, I am aware of that one. The ground crew, yes, I am aware of that. 121575. Yes, I have used that one before. I didn't get much on it, but that one does work. Like I said, it's hit and miss with this place. I come here a few times ago and my scanner was non-stop all day. I come here today and it's been very, very quiet. Not much chatter at the minute on the scanner. Yeah, that is correct. Which is quite worrying. Hopefully it's not a quiet day, but we'll see. I've had it before where I've been here and I haven't heard a peep on the scanner, and then I've literally lost count of how many aircraft have gone. So I always say don't rely on the scanner comms. seems to be very quiet today. All quiet on the Western Front. And it's getting hot. some food soon. How are we all? Not much chatter on the scanner. No, you're correct there, mate. Yeah, it's very quiet today. Well, we've seen, I'll say, about 8 eagles launched this morning, so it's not been a bad day. Well, it's not been a bad morning so far. Hopefully the F-35s come out later. That'd be good. And I can hear an aircraft above me. It seems to be very, very high. Maybe the eagles are returning, I don't know. I can definitely hear something up there. Something's up there, something's above us. All I can see is white dots. I'm trying to see if I can see it. Does sound like an eagle. Oh, make my eyes water. It's been, I'll say, getting on for an hour since those F-15s went, so they should be due back any time now, if they've not been deployed somewhere. So what I would like is to see them F-22 Raptors launched today. That would be really good. But, no, for a Monday, this is unusually quiet. I don't want to say it, but I think we may have pulled a short straw here. There's an armoured mastiff in the viewing area, or by the viewing area. There's another one over there. How's it going up there? VTAC. Oh, my dad's joined. Hi. Yeah, very well. My dad is actually on the live stream. Yeah, it's going all right. There's armoured trucks with guns everywhere. Scanner comms are very quiet, so something's going on. 8 F-15 Eagles have gone out already. I'm hoping the F-22 Raptors go today, but I don't know. So yeah, this 5G tower over there is killing my scanner comms. But I will say one thing, my new battery power bank I bought yesterday is working a treat. have aircraft at last. What's coming in today? F-15 Strike Eagles. There's 2 of them. 1, 2 about to land. Hopefully they do some circuits. The scanner's going crazy now. So these landing lights are on. Oh, this guy's just landing. So that's 2 back. Another 6 to go. I can hear some more. Where are they? I can hear them. They're above me, I can hear them. But there's, I can hear them. I hear them, I don't see them. Oh, I see them. Yeah, they're right over there. That's this guy back. There's this guy. I think there's 2 I can see over there. Terry 4-star. What's coming in today? Not sure. F-15 Eagles have gone out and 2 are back. 2 are circling around over there. We had about 8 Eagles go out this morning. I don't know where them other 2 have gone. I've just caught a glimpse of them down the end there. So whether they're doing the circuit area down the bottom, I don't know. I wonder if these are hot hitting. Because they're actually parking up down there now, so I've got a feeling the wind's changed. So they're going to be possibly launching from down there, I don't know. Yeah, it's very strange here at the moment. It's unusually quiet and there's trucks with guns everywhere. I'll leave it on them 2 Eagles over there. The ground crew are out. God, I need a better camera. My next purchase, a better camera. Ah, 2 eagles coming. Probably can't see them, but I can see landing lights and 2 aircraft. They're about there. Ah, interesting. They're switching them off there. Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at this. We've got a 2-ship. Oh, look at this. One more still to go. And this is from the first lot that went out this morning. Better fence than Bryce Norton. Yes. Not been to Bryce Norton before. Heard it suffers a lot from vandalism. Heard in the news this week some activists, I want to say, broke into the base and vandalised a couple of the jets. Which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, it's getting hot. Jeez. How are we all? We're scorching hot day. And it's only 9:20 and it's already hot. Oh, it's going to be a warm one. That is the F-15 Strike Eagle. You can actually hear the sound bouncing off the building behind me. There they go. Hopefully they're going back to fuel and then going back out. I don't know, because it seems alarmingly quiet here today. So I'm not sure what's happening, but we'll give it a little while. Like I said, hopefully the F-35 come out at some point. But I've never known it this quiet. It seems to be taking off from that direction, so I'm going to keep it down there. Right, I believe it is time for breakfast. So I will pause it here, and I'll be back on shortly. Hopefully, I'll keep an ear out, should I say, and look out for a part 2 if there is anything. But, yeah, thank you all for joining this morning. It's been fun watching the 8 F-15 Eagles launch. But that's the thing with military, it's hit and miss, because obviously it's not publicised what their flying schedule is. You just turn up and hope. But it's not been a wasted morning. But I'm off to get some breakfast. I'll see you all very soon.